Christy.
And I'm Ben.
And we're here to get you in ski shape.
That's right. Ready?
Ready.
Wait a second. I think we're gonna be a little too hot. Let's take our ski gear off for this part of the workout.
Okay, that sounds great, Ben.
All right, let's get started. To begin our 20-minute skiing and snowboard workout today, Christy is gonna warm her body up by jumping rope for 3 minutes.
All right.
If you don't have a jump rope at home, what you can do is run up and down your stairs or do an imaginary jump rope. So that's doing the same motion as a jump rope, just without a rope. In fact, you can do way more tricks when you have the imaginary jump rope going. So I have this iPhone timer app here. I started it when Christy started her jump rope. So at home, what you're gonna do is just set a timer for 3 minutes. If you haven't jump roped for 3 minutes in a while, it might seem like a lot. Just take a break and then rejoin us. It's all good. Breathe and enjoy this 20-minute skiing workout. It's gonna get you better and ready for the slopes.
So if you can practice skiing, you could go side to side on your.
Getting a little bit more specific now, getting all warmed up, but then adding in those hip movements that mimic skiing already in the warm up.
What if I don't have a cell phone?
If you don't have a cell phone, I bet you have an oven. Maybe it's digital, maybe it has an oven timer on it. Maybe you have a stopwatch, maybe you have something in your house that counts seconds that you might have to pay a little bit more attention if it's an analog clock. I think we'll be fine though, Christy.
Okay.
We have 1 minute left in our 3-minute warm up. Look at Christy jumping and still able to have a conversation. She's in pretty good shape, I'd say.
Only because of you.
All-star right here. She's training for the slopes right now. So remember, slopes start in November, but early October is when the results start to come, or when you want the results to start to come. We have 20 seconds left. Well done, Kirsty. She hasn't stopped once. Breathe in. Let's do a little crisscross at the end.
Oh, I can't do that.
Challenging her. Keep it PG this time.
Woo, that was tough.
All right. So that was our 3-minute jump rope warm up. There's a lot of different ways to warm up. That's one of many to get blood flowing throughout your whole body and just raise that body temperature a little bit. So now that we're warmed up, for the first block of our 3-block 20-minute ski snowboard workout, we're gonna perform 3 exercises in a repeated fashion for 5 minutes. The 3 exercises are gonna be, if Christy wants to show us, we'll do them together for you right now. You're gonna make a big split stance position. During this position, try not to have your back toes pointed outward. See if you can spin them so everything's facing the same direction. From there, we're basically gonna dig our feet into the ground and we're going to pull the floor apart on the way down, and you'll feel some tension. And we're gonna squeeze the floor together to come up. The goal is to make it burn as much as possible. So it might burn a little bit coming up and down, but if you add that tension where you're pulling apart and pushing together, it'll be a little bit tougher. And we're gonna add dumbbells as well, but you can totally do body weight. The second exercise we're going to do is skier sways. So it's a bit of a different movement pattern if you want to go ahead and grab those dumbbells. We're basically going to reach our hips back and then stand nice and tall into a plank position at the top here. So Christy's going to show you a couple reps in a row where she brings her arms out, yep, and then she's always moving right to the next rep. Thinking glutes at the top. Abs and glutes come together. Good. And you can do this body weight at home as well. And you're just trying to get your body to turn on as a unit. The third exercise is going to be our plank with knees to each armpit. So come on down. Let's see what we got here. We're going to slowly make a plank and rock forward as we bring our knee to we're going left knee to right armpit, left knee to left armpit. And we're just gonna alternate 5 times for each leg. Right leg to each armpit. Notice as I come forward with my leg, I'm also rocking forward with my body. Whew. All right, let's get the timer going. Set your egg timer, your oven, or your phone timer to 5 minutes. We're going non-stop. Starting with the first one, the lunges. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. So we're going nice and slow, creating some tension on purpose here. How you feeling?
Good.
Awesome.
A little sore after yesterday's workout.
Christy's been working out every day, getting ready for the season.
Switching legs.
Did a lot of these yesterday. She's doing them again for you guys. She did her 5 on the first side. Here's her 5 on the second side. The whole goal is to make our legs burn. The more you make. All right. Round 2. We're gonna go with our skier swings here. Good. She's standing nice and tall. In her rest periods, like when the dumbbells are floating at the top, always pulling them right down. Thinking about stretching the crown of her head forward and her hips backwards. Already done with that, we're gonna go to our plank now. Knee to each elbow. And then we're not gonna rest for this 5-minute block. We're gonna go right to the next set. Ready, go. Nice. She's doing a slight arm bend too. That's great. You're incorporating a little bit of shoulder work. You can also do this on your elbows. You can also do this at a higher position, such as a coffee table or a couch. So if you don't want to go all the way to the floor, you can do it at an angle as well. Nice, Christy. She's an animal. She was doing backflips yesterday. We're gonna keep it a little calmer today. She's on to the next movement right away. Do you want to try it with dumbbells? Or she's
Maybe
fine.
next time.
Maybe next time. Like I said, she did do some backflips yesterday. She was doing this with like 40 pounds in each hand. She's a strong one. Nice. Already on to that second set. We got a couple audible breaths going over here. We're starting to hear the breathing. It's always a good thing. Right. Hey, Ross. We're doing it. Alright, she just finished round 2. And she's on to round 2 of her plank movement. How you feeling?
Oh,
Good.
I'm tired.
It's tough for her to talk. That's what we're going for. If you're following along at home, we're just over halfway through our 5-minute block. Unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to rent our entire space yet, so there's going to be a couple stragglers walking around. Nice, Christy. So we're almost trying to get a cardio aspect going by getting that heart rate up a little bit via these strength movements and then not stopping. Notice she's not just staying stationary with the front leg. Her front knee is actually naturally moving a little bit forward and a little bit backwards. She wants to play with her position as well, so it doesn't hurt. We want to find that pain-free lane to move within. Woo! She's cruising. She's got quads, now she's working the hips.
So my hands were getting a little sore. I might pat them with a pad if we have one.
Let's see. So you have a pillow at home, it'll help the wrists if your floor is a little bit hard. Great modification, Christy. We're trying to squeeze out as many of these sets as we can in this 5 minutes with good quality. She's in the home stretch. We're not gonna tell her how much time she has left, so she just keeps working. Here we go. Awesome work. Just get ready. Think about the powder. Whatever you want. Yep, right to it. No time wasted. 3 and 2 and 1. 5 minutes of solid work done.
Woo.
We'll see you for the next block.
Wow, we're in a new room, Ben.
You know, when you don't own the gym yet, sometimes you gotta move, but that's not gonna stop us from working out.
No way.
She's a champ.
Woo.
So, we're gonna do round 2, our second block of our 20-minute workout. It's gonna consist of 3 exercises, all using a mini band. Basically, if you go online, this is a really good investment. They're very cheap and they usually come in packs of 3 of like a light resistance, a medium to heavy resistance, and a super heavy resistance. Great investment, great, you can take it when you travel, and you can actually use, it's a very valuable workout tool. You can also do all of these things body weight 100% and they'll be almost as effective. Our first exercise is going to be called a monster walk. We're gonna do 10 of everything to keep it easy. You can just follow along just like the first block we did. So we're gonna get nice and wide here. We're gonna get tension on the band. So we don't wanna be taking small steps back where the band can get a little bit loose. So we're gonna roll back in these big steps, keeping our chest tall. Toes pointing forward. They're gonna wanna slide out. Keep pointing them forward, forward, forward. We're gonna take 10 steps back, and then we're gonna take 10 steps forward. And we're gonna do this 2 times, staying low. It's gonna wake up a lot of these hip muscles and make them start to burn. So we're gonna do 2 of those. Right after that, Chrissy's gonna take off her heavy band and put on her light band to get on the floor here. So we're gonna go for our second exercise, which is going to be paused bicycle crunches. So you're gonna put your band around your feet for this one. There you go. So first we had ankles, now we have feet. She's gonna push one leg away and pull one leg towards her, holding that position for 2 seconds, then switch sides. Underrated, very difficult exercise. Can be done without a band as well. And for the third exercise today, we're gonna get Cindy, as the kids are saying. AKA, I'm gonna put the glasses on for this one. Chrissy's gonna take her glutes to the next level. She's gonna take that band, she's gonna put it on the midway point of her thigh. From there, she's gonna put her knees at 45 degrees in front of her, just like that. Connect her feet. We have 2 or 3 options here. First option is going to be simple clamshell. We're gonna open that top leg, try to wake up these hips, and we're gonna go for 10. Second option is going to be lifting her body as she does her clamshell. So hips in the sky and clam all the way back down. 1, 2. Also shoulder exercise, pushing strong through that shoulder. All right. And the third progression we're gonna do is simply taking that dumbbell you had and holding it above your head. And she's going to do 10 each side. She's gonna quickly pop up, switch back to her heavy band, and repeat for the whole block. Let's get it started. We're gonna begin our second block here. Again, 5 minutes of work. Christy's actually gonna streamline the process and use the heavy band the whole time so she doesn't have to switch. And she has begun. Here we go. Time to put on the glasses.
So where do you like to ski, Ben?
I'm a Vail guy. I'm not as much of a Vail guy as Christy, who got 99 days last year?
I didn't make it, 96.
96 with a goal of 100. What a stressful life, you know? So yeah, I'm a Breckenridge guy, I'm a Vail guy. I'm pretty grateful we have these mountains here in Colorado, and I can't wait for you guys to come share them with us. What about you, Christy?
Ready for the next one.
Do you ever leave Vail? Or do you ever? Christy's a super Vail snob. Once you've been in Vail, it's hard to go anywhere else. Especially when you have 7,000 acres to choose from. Nice. I love Eldora too. Just kidding. All right, Christy. That was a joke because Eldora is very small and very icy.
But it's close.
It is close though, so you gotta pick your battles. Especially when those people from California start driving on I-70. Just kidding, we love you. So Christy right now is doing a big squeeze at the top. These are very tough, they're underrated, and you can always make them harder by pushing one leg away and pulling one towards you as far as you can.
Okay, I got my 20 there.
There you go, she got her 20. Now she's gonna pull that red band to the middle of her thigh. So we have 3 different band positions. Timer's still going, so she's not gonna worry too much about making it look perfect, and she's gonna go right to the next round. Let's do that. I'm gonna push her to do the harder one. She'll do 5 of the first option, and then 5 where she lifts her hips with the band. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. What's your favorite mountain not in Colorado, Christy?
I don't think I've ever skied outside of Colorado. Just kidding. That's tough.
Nowhere that matters, let's say. So she's actually doing all 3 versions. She's doing 5 at each. We love it. She's at 14, one more. Maybe it was 15. We're gonna do the other side now. And a good way to do this workout is just simply follow along at our pace here. We're trying to stay controlled, but always moving to the next round without rest. No problem. Like we said, we don't own the gym yet.
Someday.
People coming into our workout. There we go, Christy. Separating, lifting both hips, pushing strong through those shoulder blades. Big Sky, Montana actually might be my favorite mountain, I'm not gonna lie. Whistler's always fun as well. If you guys go to Whistler, Big Sky, and Vail, maybe Switzerland, you're good for life. She's on to round 2. Let's try to squeeze 2 rounds out in this 5-minute block. We only have 2 minutes left, so we're gonna up the tempo just a little bit. Nice and low. Yes. Up in the tempo, but not rushing through it. Enjoying that burn. Is it burning?
Oh yeah. Especially those hamstrings.
Gotta love those hammies.
This is good for balance too, in case you get off balance skiing.
Learning to absorb. The band is pulling you to each side. You have to counter it. Very good for your brain. You guys will be surprised. Just doing this workout, if you can get this done about 5 times even before you get out to Colorado, or if you're already in Colorado before you get on the mountain, you'll see significant benefits from this. You'll be like, whoa, why do I control these skis so well? It's because of this right here.
Nice to have a break to move the bands. Take a breath.
We don't want her to tell us that. Nice work. 4. Now let's do 5 of the lifting the hips as well. Whoa, there's our 5 minutes. So
That
keep
was
going,
so
keep
fast.
going, keep going. We're gonna finish this second round. Not to say we were lollygagging on the first round, but there's another level and we're taking it there right now. We'll finish out our round, because you gotta finish the round out.
I'll do this one here.
All right, love it. And if you're at home and you're going twice as fast as us, love it. If you can get 3 or 4 rounds in the 5, awesome.
And if I don't have the band yet, because it hasn't come by Amazon, you can do this without it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Little
great.
Amazon plug.
Great second round, Ben.
All right, we're back. 3rd location, 3rd training block. For our next 5-minute training block, Christy's gonna do another 3 exercises. For this one, we're gonna have these sliding discs. At home, you can use a paper plate if you have a floor, or a magazine if you're on a carpet, or body weight, or excuse me, you don't need this. You can modify it, so you do not need a slider as well. First exercise is going to be a side lunge. She's going to plant her left leg on the ground. She has a slider under her right leg or paper plate. She's going to shift it out in a straight line as she pushes her hips backwards. So, looking like Lindsey Vonn down there, getting it going, burning those hips. And then she's gonna pull that plate back using her left leg. If you don't have a plate, you're simply it's gonna look a little different, where you're just gonna lean out and then come back. You're gonna jump out to the side and come back. All right, first exercise. Second one, Christy's.
Do the other side.
Oh yeah, it's probably good to do both sides of things to even it out. I've heard. OCD over here. Then we're gonna do simply a 4-second squat. So we're gonna come down in 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just simply come stand all the way up with the dumbbells. You can also do this body weight, do not need dumbbells. Stick with us for the tempo for those 5. And then lastly, you're gonna put your feet on both of your paper plates, and you're simply gonna pull your knees to your forearms, push them away. We don't want to be down here. We want to be almost hollowed out at the top here. An option, if you don't have the plates, to jump in and jump out, or you can alternate feet. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
She's ready. She's shifting into those hips like Michaela. Let me know if you get that joke. Should get a free session from Christy. 5 minutes on the clock. We're gonna try really hard to get as many rounds done. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. She's staying nice and low. She's keeping that burn going. She's hitting those gates like her life depended on it. Nice.
All right, switch legs.
10. So same thing, we're gonna keep everything in 10 to make it nice and easy to remember. Nice job. Second side's always a bit of a doozy.
Okay.
Right, Christy. Right to it. We're gonna count down 4 seconds each rep. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Boom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Look at Christy making me count fast to catch up with her. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Let's just do 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. We're gonna pop right down to those. We wanna try to get at least 3 rounds done in this 5 minutes. We're gonna do 5 of these and then go right back to the side lunges. We're doing 10. By 5, we meant 10. We're in the home stretch of this workout. She's not waiting. She's going right back to it. Nice work. Can you feel the slopes getting easier by the rep? Awesome.
I can't wait. We had snow this weekend.
We did. It's like the earth knows as soon as October hits, those mountains start to get a little dusting just to tease us. And up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 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 up. Christy. I know she's one of a kind here, super strong, but you guys got it. You can do it for 20 minutes.
Ooh, heart rate's going up.
Go.
So I'm gonna do this tomorrow, man, because I can't come to your class.
What? She can't. Why are you even bothering to get out of bed if you can't come to my class? One. Two, that's great to hear. So this workout is quick enough that you can actually do it a few days in a row, maybe take a day off, and then access it again. Like 20 minutes, make everything burn a little bit, but not so much that you're not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Or maybe, if you haven't worked out in a while, you might get a little bit sore. But you can have great workouts without being sore. Nice job. We're repping it. We're doing great here, guys. We're over halfway, way over halfway.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna tell her how much time's left though. Do you have any Vail secrets for us? Christy actually teaches skiing at Vail. So, I'm sure a lot of you know that, but come on down, sign up. She will get you hitting black diamonds by the end of day one.
I don't think so.
Money back guarantee.
I'm gonna change this up a little bit with pushing these up once I come back up.
Love it. Just adding a little natural press at the top because her body told her it wanted to do that.
You never know when you're gonna have dumbbells on the slopes and you gotta push them up. Bad joke.
Pull yourself up after you fall down.
There you go. Thanks, Christy. That's what I was looking for. Put the words right in my mouth. She's going hard in the home stretch here. It's true, you gotta use your arms to pick yourself back up. If you fall, she doesn't fall though, let's be real. There's 10 seconds left. We aren't on in the gym yet. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
5 minutes.
All right, guys, so we're in the actual home stretch of our workout. We have 2 minutes left. We're gonna do 2 exercises and just repeat them back to back for 2 minutes. They are going to be push-ups and Supermans. Christy's gonna show us both very quickly, just one push-up, boom. Look at that gorgeous push-up. How are we gonna modify it? She's
On
gonna
my
go on
knees.
her knees, exactly. Boom.
All right, and then our next one's gonna be Superman.
And she's gonna keep the back of her neck long. She's gonna look at the floor the whole time and just gently peel one vertebrae at a time off the mat, adding a little bit of arm action, squeezing those shoulder blades, and just getting that upper back to fire up a little bit, balance things out. We're not gonna trick Christy and secretly make her do 4 minutes. We're gonna do an actual 2, and she's gonna work hard and end the workout strong. Ready, set, go. She's ready. Watch out for mats on the floor, road mats. And again, she's not leaving anything on the table here. Squeezing out every ounce of these muscle groups.
I'm gonna modify.
Just to show them, right? Not because
Yeah.
you need to. Of course not. 99. 100. And if you haven't done these in a while, you'll feel them pretty quickly, the Supermans, but also just good to reintroduce moving a little bit of that spine that rarely gets touched upon. Look at those. Great job, Christy. She's working. Too bad she wasn't working this fast the whole workout. Just kidding. She's done great, and you guys have as well. You got 40 seconds left. literally just became Bodie Miller. Is he still a thing?
I think he is.
We got 15 left, folks.
Okay.
Squeezing them out. 3 and 2 and
Woo!
wow. Give me some.
Woo!
Good job, champ. And
All
that
right, do a little stretching.
is our first 20-minute workout. We're gonna do a 2-minute stretch now. All right, guys, we're gonna do about a 1.5 minute stretch here to end our workout. First, we're just gonna try to find some belly stretch. So you might feel this in your belly or your hips. We're gonna look over each shoulder and just try to sink each hip into the ground. So I'm looking right, sinking left, sinking my right hip down. If you feel this in your lower back, maybe don't twist on it and just be gentle and come out nice and gently. And you can try again with different intentions to use your brain to try to access your belly. Then we're gonna counter it with a child's pose. Push your hips all the way towards your heels. Try to get a little low back action. We're gonna tuck under for one downward dog as well here. So tuck those toes under. Inhale, and we're going to soften our knees and pry our chest down towards our thighs, lifting our hips in the air. Yep, that's just pushing that chest down. Come on out, and then we're gonna just do a little bit of a quad stretch. So you're gonna make almost a lunge position on the ground. Then we're gonna grab our back leg of the lunge or front. We're just holding. Switch. So we're doing it both in slightly different ways, no right or wrong. Christy has better flexibility than I, so she's able to grab that